Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? Like and subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Um, my FanDuel still locked out of my FanDuel. Nothing, just still locked out of my FanDuel. So I can't really do any alternates and things like that. That's what I really used FanDuel for. So I'll have to talk about a few spots that I like today and a few spots that I'm interested in today, and get out of here. Okay, so man, excuse me. Right off the bat, first game I want to talk about here is let's see, what do we got here? It's too bad my FanDuel is down. All right, so let's see. What lineups do we have out right here? Let me refresh this lineup page. You need a lineup page, man. You need a lineup page. Let me switch over to FanDuel right there. All right, you need a lineup page, okay? So first game on the docket, we got St. Louis Cardinals over under sitting at 10, I think. I'll go back and see, but I really wanted to see what the weather was looking like here. Okay, winds 5 miles per hour. Okay, temperature 92. All right, so yeah, what do we got here? All right, first things first. All right, let's talk about these Cincinnati Reds and the strikeout problem. Number one, they're just in last 30, on the season at home, whatever you want to say, versus right-hand pitching, they've been striking out a ton. All right, so that's one thing. All right, let's go over here to the pitching props. You got Wainwright, and he's his strikeout prop is sitting at 4.5, which is doable. That's one thing. He's pitched 100 pitches numerous times this season. I think he's pitched 100 pitches in 9 out of his last 10 games. His outs came out at 17.5. I took that and I parlayed it with something else I'll show you guys in a minute. I think I've tweeted it out. If not, I will. I'll put it in the community section. I've already put it on Facebook, so we'll see. Either way it goes, and TikTok. But yeah, I can't talk you off this if you want to get there. Only thing I don't like about this situation in this game, I think there will be runs being put up in this one here. This ballpark is very small. All right, one of those small ballparks similar to Coors Field, minus the altitude and everything like that. So there you have that. But can't take you off the 4.5 strikeouts. They're definitely in play. So if I had to pick a side in this one, it would be the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, next game I want to talk about is this Miami Marlins and this Pittsburgh Pirates game. All right, Miami Marlins and this Pittsburgh Pirates game. We got an over/under of 8 in this spot here. We just had a pitching change, so it kind of threw me for a loop. We got Braxton Garrett on the mound. We did have Quintana. Now we got Zach Thompson. So now I got to go back in my bag and look and see what's going on with this. Either way it goes, it's not going to take from the fact that both of these teams do strike out a lot. Looking at the pitcher props here, I don't even know if I want to take a side. I especially don't want to take a side because this Marlins team don't even know how to fucking score. So they haven't scored. I don't think they've put up 1-2 runs in the last 3 games. So they've been terrible in that department. So that's one thing. If I want to take somebody, who was that? Zach Thompson. I think he's a lefty. So, looking at somebody like Brian Reynolds versus righties, rather, he's a righty. So, Brian Reynolds probably be a candidate to get a hit or something like that. But like I said, Braxton Garrett just faced this team and gave them 11 strikeouts. So this 4.5 is definitely in jeopardy here. This definitely could be hit, but you might want to use this as a parlay piece, unless you want to go to a same game parlay and juices strikeout props up. So I'll put it in the same game parlay mode here. Let's see what it looks like. 5Ks for Braxton Garrett. Might as well say 6Ks goes to a 10. This Pittsburgh Pirates and this Miami team is near the bottom of the barrel when it comes out to strikeouts. I'm undecided in this one, but I definitely need to let you know that both of these teams will strike out. You might can strike gold in this situation here. Next game I want to talk about here is the Padres and the Mets here. Padres and the Mets. The line, Max Scherzer's strikeout line has been battered and bruised. Now we're sitting at it hasn't. That must. Oh, I know who it is. We'll get to that in a second. But it's sitting at 7.5 at -120. Then you got the San Diego team. They versus the righties and stuff like that. I mean, they down there at close to the bottom half, and they've been doing all right. But it's Max. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Darvish going up against the Mets. And they've been okay as well. So you can see that you're gonna get that prop at 5.5 for Darvish, and I can't talk you off of that if you want to get there or not. He's been okay on the road as of late, so I can't take that away from him. There's instances where he gets his ass lit up on the road. So with that being said, I might temper my expectations, just fade him. This New York Mets team, you never know. All right. One thing I do know about this New York Mets team that they are in pretty good in their first 5. All right. So this is a no-run first inning candidate game here, so don't get that twisted. The team totals are sitting at over 1.5 for both teams. Can't talk you off neither one of them. That's just a low number. And then yeah. So first 5. Let me see. Right. So, this is what intrigues me here. First 5 here. All right. I gotta lean towards first 5 Mets -0.5 here. It's a lean. I think I'm gonna sprinkle something on it, but that's probably one of my favorite plays outside of the K's here, because I just I can't help it but to like the 7.5 for Scherzer. So maybe something like I might go and sprinkle a little something, just a little something on that 7.5 for Scherzer. I won't, this is not even an official play. This is just what he does. So I might sprinkle a little something on this 7.5 for Scherzer, and then a little something on that first 5 for the Mets there. And I need to go 2-0 on that one. So hopefully, I can hit that 2-0. All right, so that's what I'm looking at right there. I'll keep it moving to another game here. The next game, which would be which I have interest in, which would be the Los Angeles Angels and the Atlanta Braves here. These are some weird lines coming out right here. Now, we have an over/under of 7 in this spot. Money line. Atlanta Braves are the favorites here. Okay. Now, I do like Atlanta Braves, but I like the Atlanta Braves to probably try to steal this one late for the good pitching matchup that we got. We got Shohei Ohtani, we got Charlie Morton here. All right, so maybe the Atlanta Braves can pull away with this one late. Looking at the pitcher props here, can't talk you off neither one of these guys. You're gonna get good value on the outs for these guys here. If I had to pick one, it would probably, I ain't gonna lie, it would probably be Charlie Morton, man, to over 18.5. I've already taken him for 17.5 outs, and I parlayed that with Wainwright, 17.5 outs, and that got me like plus 130 or something like that. So that was a parlay that I have floating around the industry and on social media. Now, yeah, but I can't talk you off neither one of these guys. They got it really, really juiced up. Maybe I might take a sprinkle at this Charlie Morton outs. I don't know. I just like the offense for Atlanta a little better. I think they may be able to pull away a little bit. Both of these teams strike out a ton. All right, Atlanta strike out a ton versus righties at home, and then we've been targeting the Angels all season long for strikeout. Well, I just don't know if I want to get up to 8.5. I don't know if I want to get up to 7.5. And the 7.5 is very juiced up for Charlie Morton. So, if I do get there, it's going to be a parlay piece. And I know same game parlays are fucked up right now. Let's see what they look like for these for these pitcher props. You have to go up to 8 to even make something look good. I ain't even gonna try it. So, it is what it is with that situation, all right? Lines are pretty stale right now, so it's Atlanta money line, man. Atlanta money line. Okay. Let's keep it moving, man. One or two more games I got to talk about, and I'm out you guys here. All right, Colorado Rockies at Milwaukee Brewers here. Now we got Burns on the mound. Y'all already know the drill. Okay, we got an over/under of 7.5 in this spot. Heavy favorites. Milwaukee Brewers are heavy favorites here. Looking at the pitcher props here, we got Santazella on the mound here, and then we got over under 3.5 for him strikeouts, and then Burns we got an over under 7.5, which is juiced up at -175. The lines are pretty much juiced right now, and still right now, so I can't really recommend a lot of these things unless they're pitcher props. But what I do like here, I do want to back Corbin Burns in this spot. It's a fade of the Rockies on the road versus a righty. Man, give me them Milwaukee Brewers money line parlays, run line straight. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle some on that -1.5. Well, I've already did. So -1.5 for Milwaukee Brewers. I like them. Next game I want to talk about here is a game at whole. All right, let's talk about this Washington game first and foremost here. Actually, I don't have too much for this Washington game. I had a little interest in the outs for Patrick Corbin. His outs are sitting at 17.5 at -130. They are letting him go. They are giving him a longer leash. He will go up to 90 and 100 pitches. I think I'm going to sprinkle something on that 17.5. I'm going to save my breath. I'm going to keep it moving. All right. Next game I want to talk about here is the Texas Rangers at Oakland Athletics. A game that I like the Texas Rangers to win this game. Don't know how I want to attack this game. Do I want to attack this game for the first five totals or whatever the case may be? Over 1.5. I mean, I don't know. Over the course of the last 2 or 3 weeks, I was just looking at it. The Texas Rangers have been hitting lefties pretty well. Okay. So I can't talk you off the money line. I'm gonna end up taking. I just undecided. I'm gonna end up taking the money line or the team total. First five, 1.5. I'm gonna end up taking one or the other. I'm just pretty much undecided right now, but I need to make my mind up because time is running out. And then if you're looking at something like a same game parlay. They have, let's see, even the same game parlays, you can go to game props on DraftKings, and they have, what do they have? Let's see. Game props. Okay, so they don't have it out yet, because they have, let me see, popular. They have first five full same game parlay, so like double results and all of that. So that's something that you can look at. I'll bring that to you guys one day. I don't see it. I could probably find a demonstration from. Let's see another game here. Let's see if they have it in this. Because I like this bet, and I forget to tell you guys about this bet a lot. So while I'm on this topic, let me show you guys this. I don't see it. So either way it goes, I got a super strong lean. I'm betting on them. I'm taking Oakland Athletics. All right, I'm taking Oakland Athletics. I'm taking Texas Rangers. I'm sorry. San Francisco Giants at the Dodgers here. We have a over/under of 8 in this one here. We got Tyler Anderson and we got Logan Webb on the mound. Two low strikeout props here at 4.5. Can't talk you off neither one. If I had to pick one, it would be Logan Webb, but I probably don't want to go there. If I think Logan Webb could stick around, I probably would take his over 17.5 outs. But I'm just going to I'm gonna fall back off of that. I do expect runs to be put up in this one here. Dodgers going up against Webb. He's a pretty decent pitcher, but you got Tyler Anderson. He can give up some runs too. So I think runs can be put up in this one. And the over/under is sitting at 9, I believe, 8. So, I do think runs can be put up in this one. I'm undecided on the side of this one here, to tell you the truth. But the Dodgers at home. I don't want to get out there. I don't want to get out there bad with the strikeouts. Logan Webb, though, it's definitely juiced it's not juiced, but I feel like it should be juiced. His strikeout prop at 4.5. I feel like it should be juiced. He's hit this number frequently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He hit this number 5 out of his last 7 games. And the one of those that he missed was a 5 strikeout. So he hasn't. I don't think he's pitched against this Dodgers team this year. But yeah, he's hit this number, and then prior to that, he's hit this number at a pretty nice high rate there. So can't talk you off of that. And then as far as the outs, like I said, he's hit that out prop in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games straight. So Logan Webb. Only thing I can say is, the Dodgers, if they can get in there, run his pitch count up, then it's a possibility that he might not get there. Hasn't played too many. I guess, yeah. Milwaukee, Arizona, San Diego, Chicago, White Sox, Cincinnati, Atlanta. That was a tough task right there. He still went 7 innings. Then KC, yeah, well, we'll see. It's nothing but a parlay piece right now. It did come out at a nice number, but for those reasons, I'm probably gonna just lean off of it, man. Just lean off of it. Undecided on the side of that one, though, man. It's definitely. I ain't gonna say it's a toss-up, but I just don't know which way I want to roll with it. Want to roll in this spot here. All right, so let me see. Yeah, you get good numbers on both sides. A Dodgers money line at minus 140 and the run line at plus 150. The San Francisco do hit lefties well, though. They do. They definitely do. Last game I want to talk about is the Houston Astros at Seattle Mariners here. Can these Houston Astros break the streak here? We got an over-under of 8.5 in this spot here. Houston Astros on the road, they still favorites here, man. One thing I don't mind here, but it's pretty juiced up to be another parlay piece. When I do think he can get there is somebody like Euclid. I do think he can hit that 6.5. I do think he can hit that 817.5 pitching prop there. So I think that's in jeopardy there. All right, so I do think he can get there. As far as the strikeouts go, though, I don't know about the strikeouts. You can look at a few bats, though. People like Wanga, what's his name? Let me see. There's a few bats here that you can look at, but other than that, not too much to fathom in this one here. Suarez, Julio Rodriguez, man. He's 4 for 8 from off of Euclid. That's very, very interesting, man. That's very interesting. He's off to a great start versus Euclid, so I think you can look at him for hits and total bases or something like that. I think that's awesome, man. Coming in, he's already coming in on the rookie side. So then you got Tucker. He's got a home run. He's 6 for 15 versus Gonzalez. Alvarez, he's got a home run. He's 6 for 15. And then those are the 2 bats, the 3 bats that stand out to me in this game here. Okay, so that's a little bit more. I think I feel a little bit more comfortable with looking at those bats there. Maybe Julio Rodriguez and Alvarez, and then maybe probably chalking things up from there. Good luck today, you guys' endeavors, man. Another few more home run prop guys that you can probably look at for. Let me see. Let me filter this here. Go over here. You can look at somebody like I said, Votto. I like Votto. Probably you can look at somebody like Pena. Pena got 3 home runs off of this guy. You can add him to the list of. No, I'm sorry. He got 2 home runs off of this guy. You can add them to that list over there with Houston. But make sure these guys are in the lineup. With that being said, peace out.